world. My name is Lauren, and I'm on the DevRel team at Vonage, and you're watching my series called Lauren Learns Things on Vonage Devs. So this series is one where I learn things from my colleagues and friends and share that experience live with you all here on Twitch. It's pretty vulnerable making, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. And in fact, today I have a friend who is joining me, and she has been making websites since 1996. She's worked with client-side technologies as well as some server-side platforms nearly since their inception. Her coding experience has allowed her to write about and teach those technologies to others. And now she's a developer educator on our team at Vonage. And she's super excited about intuitive APIs, seamless syncing offline data, framework agnostic front ends, and essentially helping people learn the technical skills that they want. Her name is Garann Means, and I am super excited to have her on the stream today. Welcome, Garann.
Thank you.
What are we working on today? What are we going to build?
So there is a little project that I put up on Glitch recently, and it's just using our Messages API sandbox to get and receive a Facebook Messenger message, which is it's an interesting use of our Messages API sandbox because for the most part, like you can just send a message with WhatsApp or with Viber, but with Messenger, you need to receive it first. So this is a little more complex.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. Paul was on a stream a couple weeks ago and walked me through the Viber and what's the other one that we have in the sandbox? Viber and WhatsApp. Yeah, of course. And we did those, and we didn't ever get to the Facebook one because it was a little bit more tricky, as he said. So it's exciting to kind of close the gap or like come full circle on that and to dive into it today together. And actually, you just published this tutorial. I'm going to put it in the chat. Garann's most recent tutorial on this topic. And it published yesterday. So that's really cool that we're kind of working through it together right now. So yeah, if folks want to be doing it at home, the tutorial is hot off the presses, if you will. Yeah, so let me know in the chat. Welcome everyone. I'm super excited that you're all here. If our audio sounds wonky at any point. And also, take a note, we've got new chat font, which I've been really excited about debuting, but it's looking a little big actually. So maybe we need to lower the font size. Anyhow, that's been a work in progress. Okay, good. So audio sounds okay. All right, so Garann, do you think the best place to get going with is the having your tutorial open and kind of reading the beginning piece of it? Sounds like a great show to me. Thank you so much, Beth. I'm super excited. The chat is a bit big. No, I agree. I think I went a little overzealous on my font size, but I wanted the world to see because last time it was too small. So it's like a hot porridge moment or a small one. I need to get the middle one. Anyway, just Twitch things, getting like housekeeping really. So Garann, I have your tutorial open on my browser. Is that where we should begin?
Yeah, we can look at the prerequisites really fast. There are not a ton.
Okay.
And there's a spoiler at the bottom of the prerequisites, which is that this is all on Glitch. So you can kind of just remix what I've done there and take advantage of not having to set up as much stuff. But you only need Node and Npm and a Vonage developer account, which presumably you already have, Lauren.
Yeah, I do. I have my browser open to the Messages sandbox, the API, but I do have an account. And folks that are watching, we have down below right here is a coupon code if you want to sign up today. It's free to sign up and you start off with €2, but I got to point better, learn to point. This is really hard. This Twitch coupon gets you 10 more euros. So, you know, that'll take you for a while too. It'll let you play around quite a bit in the sandbox and just other APIs products that we have also. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes. If you entered that URL that Aaron just put in the chat, that would be how to redeem it. Yeah, so I definitely have a developer account. And then I have a whitelisted Messenger client to test with. That is what you have me next getting in your prerequisites. Okay, and then yeah, so some other pieces of, because we're using Node today, we'll set up our server as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna use just a couple like really quick tools rather than using our own Node SDK, just in the spirit of it staying as a sandbox thing. But it really only saves you one single step, but never mind. So installing Express and Body Parser and Axios is a one-line thing.
So we have the two options. We can do ngrok, which if we're doing it in our code, in VS Code, you know, in here today, we would use ngrok. But if the other option, of course, is what you mentioned at the beginning, is glitch. And we've never used glitch on my live stream before. Yeah. So if you click this link right here that she has in the tutorial to use glitch, as I've done in my example code, it brings you to this. Talk to me about glitch and what's the beauty? Why would I use that as opposed to setting up ngrok and, you know, doing it locally on my computer?
I think the reason to use it is just that that you can remix things so easily. Like that's what I really like about it. Is basically I have gotten myself into a workflow where I don't copy and paste as much anymore, because I just like remix stuff. So like all the like sort of boilerplate that you would probably copy and paste a lot, especially in like what we do, where you're creating a lot of demos and things like that with little servers. It kind of skips that. So you can take whatever foundation that you're looking at and just kind of run with it, which is super cool. But I think the idea behind glitch is just that it's a community for people to share code and be able to also kind of host their projects there, but with a real emphasis on view source, which is I think when I was first reading about glitch, that was the thing that attracted me to it. They were like, we want this to be like GeoCities used to be, where you just like you right click, you view source, and you see what's behind it, because now JavaScript and web technologies have, you know, become so much more complicated than view source can reflect. And so glitch is kind of a way of addressing that, I think.
Cool.
And it only works that way for me.
That's awesome. So okay, so if we go to, we press view source, as you said, to see the code. And so you use the phrase remix. Remix to edit, I see up at the top. That essentially means like, am I cloning this repo?
Yeah, that's basically the idea. Yeah, and I apologize, that read is that readme is a different that readme is from a remix. So that's an example of what happens when you remix and you aren't careful.
It's okay. No, I think that's totally fine. So I'll remix it myself, and now I have this random. It generates I've always found them quite funny, just odd random generation of words. That now this is my project. It's essentially what your code had in it, but it does not. That's an important piece, is that it doesn't pull the end stuff. Like it doesn't take your secrets and pop it into my code, because that would be bad. So does it innately keep .env protected?
Yeah, it automatically protects whatever's in it, but it's only masking it. So it's using the variables that I had set up to provide a template for you, which is handy, because now you don't have to go and figure out what I was using in my code once it errors out in yours. So
sometimes when we write like sample apps and we're doing it in GitHub, we'll put like a .env file, like .env example or something like that, and it's essentially this, where it just like gives you the boilerplate of it. But I like, back to what you were saying about why you like glitch. I think it's Don't worry, you can share it. I know, we all know that I love to do that, but guess who has her burner phone just like right here and ready? I don't think I'm going to use it today, but I like the fact that it's even just right here is growth for me, because I will not show you all my cell phone number today. I just need to, that's like a mantra that I need to practice. Speak for yourself. No. Is it charged? 100%. Yes. I mean, what is happening to me? Am I like, I think I might actually be learning things on this stream. That's demonstrating serious growth. Okay. So let's see. I know, totally on top of it. I'm surprising myself, to be totally honest. Okay. So let's do it in Glitch today then, I think, right? I mean, you just explained to us the cool, you were becoming a pro, kidding, you already, oh, you are. We all know that. A recap, Lauren learned to shush. No. I did learn to charge my, whatever. Okay, let's just dive in. Okay, so if I look at, let's go back to your tutorial, actually. Let's decide what you thought. You were thoughtful when you were designing the tutorial of what steps to take. Here you have creating the server first.
Mm-hmm. So what is like at the top and bottom of this server.js file is essentially it's a very familiar Express server with a lot of familiar things like body parser, setup, and the method signatures, the endpoints are pretty simple at the beginning. They're just basically saying, "Yeah, I got your message, cool," and crucially ending the response, which they require, or you're going to get problems.
These lines, this status, res.status 204, and ending it. Yeah, we last week I had Kevin on the stream, and we built together, and he walked us through this boilerplate of starting an Express app. So yeah, it was good to kind of like take a moment to make sense. Like we just do it, we put it in our code, and then but to talk about what each of them does. So yeah, it's helpful to think about. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So we have that. Is that in my glitch already?
That's already in your glitch. And more. Yeah, the whole thing is already in your glitch. So you should be able to just plug in your environment variables in glitch and run this.
Whoa.
If you wanted to.
So in theory, I could just do the .env. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe what I'll do too is kind of just to prove like the case of everything is in my code, I'll pop this boilerplate that you created in there as well, just so we can do it step by step. Okay, so here is this again. This is what Garann was just saying is like our boilerplate code for getting an Express server started up. Cool. So we have that in there, and now you say that we have to add some data.
Indeed, and for the most part, the data is just your credentials from your dashboard.
Okay.
But there's also a long list of all the lunches, like 10 lunches that I could think of.
What's the use case of the Facebook messaging app that we're making, or the bot?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even say.
Okay.
This is if you can't figure out what to have for lunch. It's just a number. You
helpful.
can text. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we need that, right? So
yeah,
I need support in that. I can never decide. It's always just like I don't care. Okay, so I'll grab that array that you have and just pop that into my code as well here. And then it looks like you also have in this line you added in a from ID.
Yeah, so that's the crucial part.
Right.
The difference between Messenger and WhatsApp or Viber is that we have to wait for the message from the end user in order to get their Messenger ID.
Okay.
They can't just go and find it somewhere and like add themselves. So we have to wait for them to send a message and then store their ID.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so this is like waiting for that and then collecting it from the body. Okay, awesome.
Exactly.
Neat. So, okay, so if I go back over to my browser and I go to the messages section and to the getting started, that's where I'm going to find my credentials.
The API key and your secret,
Yeah.
will be there. And they're also in the curl command that you see in the sandbox. If you want to make your life interesting and copy and paste that. I've had a lot of trouble copying and pasting it. So it's a little easier to just do it individually. But if you're going to start out trying to run it from the command line, then you've already got that somewhere.
Oh, cool. I see. That makes sense. So then, so where do I need to put those? Should I put it in just like in an end file, or just hard coded in?
In the tutorial, I made it easier and figured if it's just on your own machine, you can just hard code it. But on Glitch, you would put it in the env file,
Okay.
And so username maps to the key and password maps to the secret.
Is the key, and then
whichever way you do it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pop over and show the code then, and while I pop that in so no one can see it, because as we all know, I'm very good at showing my secrets. So I'm just putting, you said the username passes to the key?
The username is the key and password is the secret.
Okay. And then what about what's the other one you have? Is my ID. What's that one?
Oh, my ID is that is the Vonage Sandbox Facebook ID, which is also in the curl command, and I think only in the curl command.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's anywhere else to get it.
Okay, so I'll show you all what that looks like. Can we automate rotating your secrets every week? Maybe. Yes, that's an incredible idea. That should be just a part of this. Or, yeah, I mean, because I would like to be able to show what I'm doing. I think that that's a really good point. Is this the ID right here?
Which
oh, sorry, this is a good example of you getting the delayed view on this Lauren learns.
So it'll be if you go to messages and dispatch sandbox,
I'm there.
Facebook Messenger, under the send a message to make sure that you have
good point. I was
the right
on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. And it's the from ID.
Oh, okay. From, got it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to swap over to the code really quickly so I can put it in my... so I've just edited my .env file. And let's look at our bit of glitch then. So what now, in the tutorial, your next step is adding the ability to answer. So I guess my question is, if we didn't have this from ID here, or this Axios post, we could still just practice getting the ID, right?
We could practice.
Or we could to build this out in theory.
Oh yeah. You could still receive messages and you wouldn't be sending anything in response to them, but you could still store that data or just log it or whatever you wanted to do with it.
Okay. So I think that's kind of interesting maybe to try that out just to see what that looks like before we send the post. Because I think in theory, if you're going to be building this out, you would receive it first to make sure it's working, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I think I did too many commenting out. I have one too many. Wait. That's wrong too. I need to... Hold on, I shouldn't have done it this way, right? Because now I need to think about... Is it this one? Like that? No, that's not right. could I just now, instead of putting all of this in, can I take out the post totally?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Take it out and paste it back in later.
Okay.
The Axios post, right? Not app.post.
Yeah, the Axios post.
Yeah.
Okay. So how?
Oh, and then it's got two. So it's got its authorization credentials, and then it's a callback and an error handler attached to it too. That might be. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm looking at. I'm watching the Twitch stream, and now I'm seeing with delay.
I know. That's the funny part about it. Okay, should I get rid of the auth though too?
Yeah, get rid of the auth. Get rid of the then. Get rid of the catch. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you should have a minimal little example there.
Okay. Okay. Wait, but then I don't have. Oh, and then the catch. So I can get rid of all of this, right?
Yeah, just get rid of everything back down to res.status.
Yeah. Okay, I think I was confusing myself. Okay, so now all I have is app.post answering, and then we get the ID, and that's it. So how do we run it now from in here?
So you run it by, did you set up endpoints in your Vonage dashboard? No.
How do I do that?
Okay. Sorry, we got to go back. Sorry.
No.
I'm skipping parts of my own tutorial. So there's the webhook section between set up your sandbox and send a message in the sandbox in the Vonage dashboard.
Oh, in the dashboard. Oh yeah, I see.
And so this is where glitch and or ngrok come into it. So you can either provide your glitch URL, or you can provide your ngrok URL if that's the route you're going.
Okay. And all right. So let's do the glitch one, right? Just to see.
Yeah. So the glitch one is just going to be HTTPS / and then the funny auto-generated name of your glitch project .glitch.me / answer and / event for purposes of this example, this code.
Okay, so I'm just gonna delete a bunch of this HTTPS. So it was that funny. First time here, welcome. We have a command. What am I doing? Or bang, what am I doing? If you're curious to know, but I mean we're chatting about it anyway. It is we're sending a message with using our API sandbox Facebook Messenger, and right now you're watching me try and remember random words. glitch.me, you said? .me?
.glitch.me.
Okay, and then
/ answer and / event.
Answer for the first one, and then okay, save webhooks. No, wait, dang it. I just put the same ones.
Did you, you also want to make sure that they're posts, HTTP posts.
They're HTTP posts. Doesn't look like I can
think
change them.
To change this.
I know.
I swear that like 2 days ago you were able to change this, but it's cool that you can't now because that's one less thing for me to remember.
True. Okay, wait, sorry. So, I'm working on not saying sorry so much. And yeah, Naren Dev, where are you joining us from? Where'd you find us? And Garann, question for you. My second webhook is answer. The first one's answer. The second one is
event.
Okay. Cool. Don't save it. Do you ever do that in your browser? Accidentally command save when you're not? Yeah. Don't we all do that? The host is Lauren and the guest is Garann. Yes. Garann is above me. And I'm Lauren. And let's catch you up to speed. Essentially, I'm really bad at showing API secrets, but I'm working on it. Garann is teaching us all about using something super fun, which is called Glitch, which is, well, it's probably like most often used in front-end development and app building, so we can share out code. We're building a bot that will help you decide what to eat for lunch. Right? I feel like those are some like key 3 points. Okay, so we've now set up our webhooks, hopefully correctly. This is the tutorial we're working through. Yes, good call. That's helpful. Also helpful. Okay, so now how do I?
The webhooks are good to go.
Yes, they
and you get into Messenger and you message the sandbox number. So you can also do that with the QR code that's on the sandbox page.
Yeah, that's really true. You could use this right here. And so that's how you set up to get your whitelisted user. And so I've done that, and you enter this random string that they tell you to, and that kind of gets you that one whitelisted version.
And so if you've already done that, then you have a conversation ready to go. And so you can just send another message to this endpoint asking what to have for lunch or whatever random text.
Yeah. So should I be looking at my console or something in my glitch?
Oh yeah. Since you're console logging it, good call. Yes. Tools, you want under tools down in the bottom left.
And I want terminal? No, logs.
You want logs, yeah.
Cool. Oh, you saw it in the recommendation channel. That's cool. Well, I guess that's really neat, actually. We are, this Vonage Devs is made up of a bunch of folks from our DevRel team at Vonage, and we are all developer advocates, developer educators, and we stream 3 times a week on this channel about things that you can do with our APIs and demos. And let's see, tomorrow we'll have kind of office hours and drop-in called Developer Drop-In, and you can ask questions. And then on Friday we have No Experience Required, where it's a stream where you just get to kind of start from beginning to end. Code newbies totally welcome. Kevin explains everything that you need to get started for whatever app he's building for the day. So yeah, that's kind of our lineup right now, but soon to change, hopefully, but also grow and expand. But whatever you might be interested in seeing too, we'd be very curious to hear. Okay, so over in the glitch though, it looks like I did get back this little number doodah. Is that what we were expecting?
Yep, that lengthy number. That's your super secret Facebook Messenger ID.
Nobody take it. Okay. Okay, so that means then, so that's what that's logging out. And so then this is when we start pulling in the Axios post right here.
So the next step would be basically kind of everything all at once, but not really. It just looks like a lot, because all this is really doing is saying I want to send this data from this ID to this ID, and it's giving a little authorization, and then it's giving a callback just saying it worked, and another error handler, and both of those are just to be pro-social code. Like we could in theory not do anything there. And it would be.
That's a great question, Lorna. So why are we using Axios? What's this piece about?
This is just to make a request just a tiny bit quicker. Like I mentioned before, we save about one step by not doing this with the Nexmo Node SDK, and so now we're saving maybe another step by not doing it with the Node's native HTTPS module. So it's just a slightly nicer way of making an HTTP request with a few more defaults already set for us.
Okay, and I guess I don't need to console log out my ID anymore. It replaces the request because the request npm is deprecated. And so, let's see. So we're sending it to the messages, and then we send my ID, which is already saved up above. Which is where we grabbed that. Remember, everyone, we grabbed that from the curl command right here in the from, and then in the sandbox. And then the from is what we just generated in the message. that we received back from Facebook. And then the message now is going to be, you should have, and then it's going to, looks like you've created a little random generator for that array that we have up at the top of whether barbecue, teriyaki, a salad, a bagel, whatever. And so then what's this auth piece?
So this is the credentials that we're going to pass along with our request. And that's, again, the API key and secret are our user and our password. And we're going to need those attached to this in this way in order to send a request to the sandbox. We should note that this is different than how things work with our other APIs, where you need to have a JWT, I think, in order to make requests. So this is sort of a funny way that the sandbox works, and I don't think other things do. Other things meaning our APIs.
I see what you're saying.
Random world.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So now we have the API key, the password, and then returning if it's successful. We're going to log that out, and if not, we'll log out the error. And again, still nothing else is happening in the post event.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, all the action is going to happen in your Facebook Messenger client for this.
Okay. In your Facebook Messenger client. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go back over to our Facebook's conversation that we've set up in the sandbox. And I'm going to ask it, what should I have for lunch today? I mean,
yeah.
Let's see. Ah, you should have curry for lunch. Awesome.
You should.
I should. That sounds delicious. I love green curry. Okay, so so let's look at our status that we got was 202, and then we got the message UUID. Okay, that's super cool. Hey, well, thank you for joining, and it was super fun to chat with you, Naren, and thanks for, kind of joining in on the conversation. That's always really fun. It's more fun when people are chatting and asking questions along, too, as well. Okay, cool. So let's see. I guess the only other piece then would be to I mean, I kind of want to get it going in my code because I knew request was deprecated, but I hadn't seen a reason to write Node.js lately and find out what to do instead. Oh, yeah. Hi. But Garann, it's a half an hour past. I think we said that you had to go get your kiddos.
Yeah, I have to. Okay. I have to feed very small people now.
Very small peeps. That's okay. Well, those of you who are on, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of like for sanity check, so that I really understand what we did in the glitch tutorial. Is going to do it also in the code, just like on my local machine right now. Also, I think it'll just like be good to go through it, make sure I'm processing all of it. But Garann, just sanity check. I need to get an ngrok going, of course. I need to change my webhook with that ngrok URL, and then I need it is that it?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you can go through setting up a .env file with all your credentials on your own machine, or you can just hard code it because who else is going to see it? So
yeah. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Garann, youarethebomb.com. Let's all say goodbye to Garann, and
likewise.
Have a lovely rest of it's very late for you. And I hope that say hi to your kiddos for me.
Oh, thank you. I will. Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course. Bye. All right, let's go to Way. She's going to be frozen in that page. That's kind of funny for us to have. Let's see. What should we do? Just you and me? No, not that one. Wait, what's happening? Hold on. Here we are. You just got to see a fun little brief moment of me having different, my silly scenes or things of me set up. Yes, I was essentially just pressing all the buttons. I have lots of like tester scenes in my OBS. And that was what that was. Okay, so let's take a look at our code. Here she has them hard-coded. We all know that's probably the route that I want to take, but that's not the good... Oh wow, look at blurry. I'm going to set up a .env file. That's the right way to do it, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. What's the shoot? Yeah, are you proud, Erin, that I'm doing this? Yeah, me too. Okay, so I have to remember how to, yeah, I'm glad you're proud. I have to go back over to my browser and remember what, to pull in const. Oh, I probably have to install it. .env. Okay, back over to the code. Ooh, I don't even have my, I use a Stream Deck to toggle between my scenes, but the scenes I'm using right now, I don't have set up because I don't ever use these because it's never just me on my own, but I'm on my own. Okay, npm install .env. Does glitch load the .env file into your environment? Yeah, that's what, so if you go over to, oh wait, dang it, sorry, I'm still using my Stream Deck. I should just turn my Stream Deck away from me. You might just be able to use something like process.env variable m. Yeah, I will. That's what I'm planning on doing in my code. I just essentially want to build this out in my own locally, just because I think I did a lot of copy and pasting in here, and that's the beauty of what glitch is. But I think my fear with glitch is that I'm not going to learn it, and nor I won't like actually understand it. So yeah, so that's kind of what it's all in there in my end file right now. We put it in there. Okay, so back over to the desktop. We have, oh, she's left the collaboration. Okay, cool. So what else did we need to do? Oh, it looks like we have to install Axios because we haven't done that yet. Axios. Oh, no, wait, npm install. Okay, so the other thing I need to now do is, oh, locally, my bad, sorry. No, that's, yeah, I think I'm just, what do I, for .env it's require? Does anyone remember this? I think it's this. This is just like one of those things you do by memory. Config, C. Okay, okay, so then now we're going to, user is going to be exactly as you said. I think you need to add an npm init and save your npm install commands. Oh yeah, did I not do that? Ah, right, because I was going back and forth between everything. Oh, and I didn't even, there's no package JSON. Init -y. Oh my gosh, how funny. Okay, what's interesting is, wait, now can I run install? What's in my package JSON? Because I've now, yeah, oh cool, they're there. Are they there? No save required anymore. It's the only, no, package JSON file, only the lock file. No save required anymore. Okay. .env, and then I think I remember Garann saying that it was going to be the user is API key. And then I think she said the password was secret. I never call them that. I mean, it is kind of what they are, the password and the secret, or the password and the username. But it's, you know, it's just one of those like habits that we get into. Secret. Changed. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. cool. You all are just, do I need to run anything else, I guess is my question about the NPM. Like, should I update things? We'll find out in a second. My ID is no, shoot, wrong place. Do. Okay. I don't think you installed Express or Body Parser yet. I didn't, and then you can just run npm install and it'll be added to your package JSON. Okay, cool. So we have to run, good call, Body Parser. Right, because that's interesting. You know, if you go just to like, you know, play exploratory on this, it is really neat when you're in Glitch. What you do is you add the package and you just search for it. You don't have to run anything. It kind of does it that way, which is a pretty neat way of handling things. Okay, so it was Body Parser and Express. Anything else? What did we get? I didn't run install. Oh my gosh. Oops. Got the install. You're missing the word install. Got it. Thank you, everyone. Now let's check our package JSON. And is it there? She is there. Axios, Body Parser, .env Express. I think we have all of them now. Hopefully. We'll find out soon. You're right. I could just do habit. I should get into the habit because it's faster. What are we doing right now? What am I doing right now? Oh, I was gonna set up my .env file. I have to go over and add this stuff. And y'all can't see what I'm doing right now. Or you shouldn't, I should put up my secrets. Secrets. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing this. I was thinking the other day that I should probably add my into my secrets page. I should probably add my like a image or something so that y'all can see that I'm still here. You know, like I feel like that kind of is confusing. If you were to join right now, you would think that I'm like, I don't know. I just think that I could make this scene a little bit better. What would you add? Your audio is still here, so I think it works well. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know, Lauren, if you remember me being like a couple months ago, I was so excited about this scene for some reason. I was so proud of it. I don't know why. It's not that interesting or like that, well, you know, it's just literally text, but I just thought it was really cute. Okay. So we now have my ID, we have my secret and my key. This is awesome. We're already learning things. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I am also, okay, y'all, here is, let's bring you back to the code. No, the browser, the code. I often fiddle with my scenes when I watch your I do too. I love the moving background also. And you know what this is just what I love about Twitch and us doing live streams is it's totally like ever evolving, right? It's so iterative and we're learning so much as we go. So I do love that part of it. Okay. I now have my user, my API key, my secret, my app ID are all being pulled in my M file, which is right there. But now I'm still at the beginning part of her tutorial, if you remember, kind of like the first step of it. So now I kind of need to go back and look at what we have in her tutorial. Okay, so I pulled in this and I pulled in from the app ID. Oh, you know what would be interesting right now is just to test where we're at in the code right now to see. I don't know if I really believe in myself to see this working. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work. Do you believe in me? I don't actually. I should be a little bit more. Would this work? I don't think it would. I don't think it will. Like the console log of. So I'm not setting up the Axios post yet. So I think I still need that piece. Like I think I need to do. Yeah, I can't. I'm not even like in it really yet. So body parse. Yeah, I'm still very early in her tutorial. I can't quite test it yet. Okay, that's okay. So in our post answer, there is an express.json, express and hire. Do you think I should use that? You can use that instead. Oh, I haven't ever used that instead of, I always use body parser, express.json. That's cool. Should I do that today? Yeah, I definitely should. Okay. Okay, so let's in here in my code, you can use it instead of the body. They built it in. That's really cool that they built that in. Because that's gonna save some serious time, right? Like that's that body parser bit is like almost, it's for me, I feel like at this point it's a part of like my boilerplate that I'm used to putting in, and so what I'm putting in now is like the link to the messages bit, and then everything that we right in here, we're going to do the from, which we're pulling type. We're doing Messenger because we're doing Facebook today, and then the ID is going to be, I think we called it my ID. Let me double check that. Yeah, we did. And so that's the app ID, that my ID that I just put in there. Yeah, so it removes a bunch of the dependencies from body parser. Okay, I'm gonna just set this up and then I want to put that in next step. Do you wanna throw at me, do I have to do anything to get access to it while I'm setting this up? So now my two, remember, same thing is like back to this type. And then again, same thing, messenger. And then now though we go, and then is the from ID that we just are pulling. Remember, it goes from right here. We get that from there. Okay. And then, well, it just looked and it was wrong. Express depends on body parser, LOL. Dang it. Well, I mean, cool in theory and good to know that it depends on that. So I guess if I were going to use something like Koa or maybe something different, not express, if I use an alternative, could I use that bit of JSON, what did it call it? Express. Yeah, maybe if I weren't using Express, yeah, like Restify. I haven't ever used Restify. Should I be? Okay, anyway, back to this while you're telling me that. Also, you do not feel free like you have to respond to all these questions. You haven't. Okay, well, next time maybe that's what we should build with. Okay, so again, I'm following the same thing is type. Again, it's text. And then, oh, actually, I don't think it matters how I write that. And then the text is itself. And then we'll do some interpolation. And then remember we had lunches. And then she came cute little way to handle math.random, turn it into get that random bit of time. Oh, cute. So she did times 10, 20. And then we'll add, how about, it's getting closer to dinner time for me. So I'm gonna do dinner. Okay, let's save that. And then back over to here. The off. And the off is gonna look like this. We're gonna go username we called user, right? Wait. Yep, and the password. God, just for some reason that is not intuitive to me. And I really should be, because key and API key, wine o'clock. Yeah, someone else is cooking my food. Ooh, yes! That's exciting. What are you having for dinner tonight, Lorna? And then we're gonna be good to the world, and we are going to put in our response data. Then I would love a different song to be stuck in my head. And you know what? I can't hear what music is playing on for you all right now on the stream. And that, I wish sometimes I could play with that so that I did hear it, so that I could like have that stuck in my head. I'm not sure what I'm getting, but it's still nicer. It's good. Oh, that's exciting. Thanks for Uber Eats for someone else cooks my food fairly regularly. That's true. Ain't that the truth? Then we'll also want to just get the console out the data, because why not? It's good to have that. Response. Yes, I am humming the theme song to, I don't know why. Sometimes when I code, I feel like I don't know, I just do it. I like to sing it. And then we'll do a dot catch. I'm open. I'm willing. I would love another song to be stuck in my head. What song do you have stuck in your head right now? Are you all eating from? Aren't we all? Yes, we are all eating from home. But what was that under debate? I don't think it was. Yeah, all the chances of takeaway are pretty high this week. Yeah, Lorna and I are both, console.error, yeah. We are speaking of Vonage Developer Day, which is something we should be shouting out right now. That is happening on Thursday of this week. And that is a free online conference in which a bunch of folks, you should probably cook at home, yeah. What else, Lorna? It is an online conference and it's free to register. Developer.nexmo.com/day is to sign up, and it's going to be super fun. And we're using a new platform called Remo, and it's going to kind of simulate conference tables and opportunities to have smaller off-topic conversations or on-topic conversations, but with a smaller group of folks. Thank you for including that link. Okay, I think I'm at the place where I'm ready to try out my code, but do you know that I'm in that place? I will admit I'm in a place where I'm like, I don't believe that this is really gonna work right now for some reason. Not because I don't believe that her tutorial is valid, but that there's just no way I didn't make a typo while live coding. There's just, I mean, it's 100% inevitable. All right. I mean, I guess I should spin up the server. Let's see what happens. What do we call it? Server. Okay. Oh, and I didn't give myself you're running on port 3. Oh, no. I don't know. I'm a Looney Tune. We're not even close to being ready to start right now, because do you want to know why? I haven't set up my webhooks. So I do need to turn on ngrok. Ngrok, for those who are new, is a way to get a local tunnel that you have going out and public to facing to the world. And so, sorry, thank you. You put a tutorial linked on how to explain that, because sometimes I'm not very good at explaining it, but I should get better at it because I use it all the time. All right. So remember we had this, I'm gonna now swap it out for my ngrok. So anyway, so this URL right here is a URL that's open. It tunnels to my local environment is how I like to think of it. So let's save that. Oh, ooh, maybe because they're not secure? Let's see. Or maybe I'm not logged in. Oh, dang-a-ling. Let's see. Let's refresh this page. There she is. That's why. Gotta log in to our website. My money is on dashboard timeout. Yep, you called it. I'm very serious. Me too, yeah. I'm very serious. I'm very open to taking new suggestions of what song to have stuck in my head, because I cannot keep singing this Mario song, because I'm just like, it's just not bringing me joy. Oh, but I did find out, this might be exciting news for anyone, that the Hamilton, so originally Hamilton was set to go on Disney Plus next year in 2021, like a recorded version of it, but I found out today, Aaron told me that it is going live on Disney Plus. Yes, Bethany, you've heard. Okay, in July. So we should probably start a countdown, because that's going to be streaming on my TV at all times during the day moving forward, beginning in July. Okay, so let's think. I have my ngrok set up. I have my webhook set up. I have my code there. I think, am I ready to do it? Am I ready to rumble? Mamma mia, here we go again. Ooh, okay. Oh, you're just giving me things to sing? Okay. We have Disney Plus, I'll look out for it. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I know that's not from Hamilton, but yeah, no, true. Okay, you're ready. Thank you, Lauren. I needed someone to say, like, yes, give this a shot. Okay, let's just do. I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. Okay, we're going to the Facebook Messenger. Okay, let's try. I just need to okay. But I suddenly lose control. There's a power within my soul. Okay, I got an error. Damn it. Dang it. Okay. My requesting parameters did not validate. Bummer. Okay, look, you should have tacos for dinner. That's good. Can we do song requests? Yes, that's fine. You may, as long as you help me debug. Where did I go wrong? But I finally lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear the bell. I don't know where I messed up. Okay, don't be so afraid of bugs, you know? That's something I need to learn. I need to just embrace it. The Greatest Show. Ooh, also one of my favorite movies. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We need to look at this really quickly. Request error failed with status code 400. Okay, what is the problem? My parameters, validating one submitted parameter. So the parameters that I passed in, it's probably my key and secret. I'm feeling like API key, API secret, API. The invalid param is an array at the bottom. Oh, so should maybe I console log it, the invalid parameters? Yeah, that's a good call. Okay, error. Okay, and so console log that. Okay, so let's do response data. This is a Greatest Show. I do love, oh my god, I love Greatest Showman so much. Invalid. I want all of them. Like that. It's not a key secret, that would give you a 401. Well, that's good. That's usually my answer. Console log data and the specific field. Specific. Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. It's coming on for the life. Even away, run of the night. Possible come true. It's taking over you. You're throwing away your shot. The world's going to know your name. Every other stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so fun. This is just becoming a musical hour. I'm not throwing away my shot. I should start wearing costumes. Okay. Might need to do an entries and valid parameters. Oh, ooh, yeah, I might. Ugh, shoot. You're right. Okay, that's, yeah, you're super right. You are super right. Let's see what we get back. I need to be like playing music right now because that's the only way it's gonna get me through. It's gonna be for the ride. Oh, 400. No, wait, bad request. That's fine. That's what we said. We knew that. Run away from the light. Impossible show too. It's taking over you. Oh. It wants to send me it. Okay. It's logging the entire response object for some reason. Yeah, I see that. That's why you're getting pages of output. Yeah. Y'all want to see what our error logging looks like? Okay. Okay, you've persuaded me. I've just bought Greatest Showman on Amazon! It's so good. You will not be disappointed. Oh my gosh, Zac Efron is incredible in it. Wait, this is not invalid params. Let me see the invalid params. It doesn't bring you to... Interesting. Interessant. I feel as though this should really be bringing me to... the invalid params. Bit of information. Look forward to watching the Wolverine. Yes, Wolverine sings in it. That's exactly what happens in it. He and Michelle Williams. Oh my gosh. I mean, want to show us what you're sending again? Maybe we can spot the problem. Yeah, let's actually do it that way. That feels like the better. That feels like a good idea. Oh, turn on. Okay, let's just walk through this bit right all together now. So we have an Axios post, messages sandbox next month. Okay, and then we have a from. We are sending this via messenger, and then we're sending it the from ID. And then we have content, which is this is what we're sending, and it should return back. Then we have an auth, which take our username and our password, our API key and secret. And that's pretty much like it. That's the goal. It should be pretty. You're receiving fine, but the sending fails. Yes, exactly. Okay, and then over in our sandbox, I have my ngrok running. Maybe we should check on ngrok. No content. Okay. 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 That means that... I'm not 100% sure what that means, actually. Impossible come to, intoxicating you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. Possible come to, intoxicating you. This is the greatest show. You're receiving fine bits and fails. That's I've already read that message. All right. I mean, I don't know. Did we manage to log out the array of invalid? No, we didn't. Do you want to do that? Sure. I'm just gonna copy and paste this from her code and double check that I. Oh, oops, no. I want to just make sure I'm copying this in there correctly. Yeah, I did. Okay. The structure is sent in that big long output though. Yeah. So the log, response.data. What else do we want? Do we want it would go dot invalid? So can we check what you sent? Yeah, how would we check what we sent? Invalid. What is it? Yeah, parameters at the top of the log output. Sure. The top of the log output, let's see, is all the way up. I'm all the way up. Maybe remove the console log error line. That might be what's dumping the entire response. Yeah. Then we wouldn't have that really long one. And then the from has no ID field. The from has no ID field. To, from. You're right. It doesn't. Wait. What's util.inspect? I don't know that. Wait, Lorna, that's here it's getting the from ID. So why isn't it getting it there? Erin, I don't know how to do try.util.inspect or whatever that does. Shoot. Because, you know, it did have, we did take it, we logged it and saw that it can, so we can look at it faster if it doesn't, later if it doesn't work. Okay. All right, so let's just, and then we're also going to take console.log rec.body, and then we're going to also we're going to stop console logging the error, right? Because we thought that was giving us too much information. And then we're going to console.log rec.body. Okay. Should I do this in here or should I do it up above and at the top? Yeah, that was my question. Okay. And then that's gonna go. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Make sure that it has, yeah, it is data or body with Axios. It's a body, yeah, let's see. I'm just going over to the Facebook testing it. We should get a, okay, we've got some errors. Oops, terminal. Up, bigger. Ooh, look, nice and shorter for ya. Okay, look, so it does get the, oh, this time it did have them, Lorna. Is that interesting? Response is not defined. So my response is not defined. That's the issue. Okay. Okay. It's coming up for the line. So that means that my response is defined here, right? No. Status.response data. Where do I define my response? Res right here. Res, should this be... You're not passing response to the catch, make sure. I'm not? Oh! It should be res instead of response. Okay, so for all of these? But that's just not gonna, the variable is named res, yeah. But that's not, this is all, I'm just passing in whatever it would be. Oops. Just take the response out of the catch and use res instead. Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't have to pass it there. Yeah. I get it. Because this is then there. Although we're not logging it out or anything. Okay. And then use res instead. Okay. It's coming out for life. It's only one reside. Possible come true. Intoxicating you. This is the greatest show. So invalid parameters of undefined. So my res.data is undefined. Just do res, okay. I don't know if I should be. Possible come to intoxicating you. This is the greatest show. Okay, so it's now nice. This is the whole response. And then so, and we were doing before we had res.data. I don't even remember now what it was. I think it was. I'll just go back. Res.data. But, and then, so that would be right. There's an error, but the response status. So there was an error, but what was the response status that time? Are you sure the invalid attributes is on the res and not the error? No. How do you check that? Take this, bring this back. Error again, okay. And then remove the log, other log, yeah, and then log error, yeah, log error and see, okay. Bad request. It's at the bottom. Error parameters didn't request. Found error validating or submitted parameters. It says validating one of your parameters this time. Yeah. So, okay. So that means that, okay, so that means that one of my parameters it's sending. What's the data nested inside? So is it error? So it's question, so is it the response object we can log data invalid parameters? Yeah, I did that a while ago, but I'm happy to do it again. Actually, no, I never did that. I did it on data, right? Like I did, no wait, it is the error object. Right. So it wasn't on data, I did it on error. So error.data. What is the question mark? Aaron, and the in between, is it whatever is, yeah. The data is nested inside, yeah, exactly. I bet if we put out error.data, I'm scrolling too fast, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just do error.data and see. That again. That's error.data is undefined. So data, as you said, Aaron, is nested within something because error.data doesn't exist. So let's go, here's data. So I need to get what it is nested within. Oh, this is what you were saying. Console log util inspector error confessor. Cool. I'm happy to try that. That looks neat. All right, so I'm gonna go take this to the top of the chat or of my doc. If one of the submitted parameters is invalid, shouldn't we look at the request and see what we sent? Yes, and we did. And that all looked oddly correct. So now we're trying to read the error messaging that we get back. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, Aaron, what you sent over right here. I imagine I should install this util. And then, no, why? Okay. No, not, oh, I shouldn't put it here, is what you're saying. Okay, I'll put it, right, built in, oh, like I don't need to install it is what they're saying, okay. Well, that's fine then. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that looked like a lot of things. Oh no, gone. She's gone. She's gone. Okay. What? All right, this looks pretty similar. Oh, that's new. Wait, I take it back. It doesn't look super similar. Am I scrolling too fast again? I probably am. It's at the bottom. It said that the valid from ID is invalid. Okay. ID field from is invalid. Well, that just like seems like it has to be like it just is what we got at the beginning. What does it look like in glitch? It looks the same, but I'll show you. How do I get rid of this to make it larger for you? Yeah, I mean, this is funny because I was just like doing this for a sanity check to make sure I understood all of it. And while we're over in the browser, oh my God. Oh my God, is that what it freaking is? No, y'all. Y'all. Did I frickin' do? Oh no, okay, still an issue. I had my ID in quotes, and so I was nervous that that was what it was, but okay. Still getting the error. And looks like it's the same error. Copy the ID over and again in the M in your local M with the secret screen. No, I think that it definitely could be that. So I'm going to do that one more time. Y'all can see the secrets really quickly. Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness. So where did we find the ID? Oh, I remember. It was in the from. Wait, now I can't remember where it was from. You got, oh my gosh. I know what it was. Wait. No. Wait. Hold on. Oh, actually, wait. I don't need to. I can show you all what I'm looking at right now because it's the app ID. Okay, when I refreshed the page, it was on the WhatsApp one, and it's possible because but it looks like they're the same. Oh no, they're different. Okay. So. But this is the one I had. I think this is the thing I'm supposed to be copying and pasting. So I'm gonna just do it one more time. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I had in there. Dang, I thought that was gonna be it. Is it this one or is it this two? I think she told us it was the from, because it's the from. All right, whatever. I'm gonna start over my server. I'm gonna try it one more time, and I'm going to. I thought you had nailed it then. I know, me too. Lauren, isn't that word? That's like maybe the worst feeling in the world. Maybe the blog post helps. Yeah, maybe we should go back over to that. All right, let's do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. We're at the place now where we have to answer the incoming message. Now you have all the pieces in place to build a reply. Great. From this one-off example, you can just use Axios to make the request. You'll provide the sandbox URL, a data object, and your API key and password. I think we've done that. The data object contains the sandbox ID. Okay. I kind of have to pee all of a sudden. Oh, this sucks. Okay. After sending the request, you can wait for a response or any errors. Okay. From, to, message, content, auth, response, error. Try it out. Start your server with Node server. If it isn't running already, from your whitelisted messenger. What? You see an O? What O? I'm not having an O moment where I'm like, oh, I know the answer. No. What is it? Dang it, I really wanted to spot it. Okay, no, I still have time. You haven't typed it in. Wait, when you're debugging it earlier, you were console logging the from ID to check it. Yeah, that's because we needed to check that we had it. Yeah, that's right. Of course we were. Wait, but maybe we shouldn't be? From ID to, yeah, to check it. Okay, I still stand by that, but the from is the my. Well, you're saying here, and the to is the from? Is that not how it is in the from and to? That's, so should I be console logging the my ID? Yeah, yeah, they're backwards. But it worked, remember, when we did it in Glitch. They're so backwards. Hold on. Console my log. Okay, let's all go back to the code. I really have to be. Okay. No, they're not backwards. Hold on. Wait. We're just checking the right one. Okay. Let's do my. I have to be. I have a dream. A song I sing. Can I hear the wonder of a fairy tale? Oh no! You're so right. Look at that. My ID up at the top was undefined. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a really long error message. Wait, now I don't even know where it was. This is the top? Wait, did I just go way too far? Hold on, I have to do this again and take out some stuff because it's too long. Oops, sorry. Yeah, undefined. Wait, what's undefined? Yeah, the first thing I console log is undefined. Interesting. Interesting. You figured it out. Okay, so a different name for it in the .m file, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So this is so silly. Okay, so where my ID, app ID, I call it the app ID. I'm gonna go check my secrets, BRB. Is it called app ID in my .env? No, it's not. Wait, yes it is. Wait, app ID, hold on. I need a sanity check myself. I'm looking to double check that app ID is labeled, it's not app ID in the M file. Yeah, it is. It's not app ID in the M file. Yeah, it's this. In my ID. Whatever, you know what? I'm gonna rotate my secrets in a second. Y'all can see. Okay, here's the app ID. API ID! There it is. Damn it. You know what? And does that now make my stream not child friendly because I'm saying a curse word? Cool. That's awesome. Cool. Gosh dang it. Freaking frack. Darn it. That's it? I knew this was gonna be one of, dang it. I am app and you know what's so fun? I have no words. You're right. There is a positive spin on this, and it is that I learned a lot, and that y'all, thank you for being with me on that journey. Holy smokes. That's just, wow. That is so silly. Okay, so everyone that didn't see what just happened there, the variable is app ID. I had it in my environmental file as API ID because, of course, I did. Yes, no, it definitely is. I just, yeah, I don't know. IDK. I appreciate all of you for being along on the journey with me, and for giving me song requests. Yeah, Lorna, that was super helpful. I think I need to learn, it's great to just practice the art of debugging, I think too, to see where the errors are and to what places to dive into and to, so that is always super helpful. Yeah, this was major crowdsource, all of that crowd debugging. So mob style, what's that term? What is the word? I don't use, so that was awesome. That was really, really helpful for me to play with, and I can't wait to tell Garann tomorrow. I wonder why it didn't give you an error. We're a mob now. Yes, we are. Undefined when it. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I should have been if we had been logging that at the beginning when that would have been a good thing to do. Yeah. Well, I mean, regardless, that's how you play with our sandbox in our messaging API sandbox. So yes, I appreciate you all so much. That was super fun. And yeah, I did learn a ton about, just sending a message and receiving a message in general, but then further, how to read those error handling messages. So yeah, so just to run you all through it one more time, if I ask my bot, what should I have for dinner? Now go rotate your secrets. Yep, I'm gonna do that immediately. I should have a bagel for dinner. Ooh, beef for D. Breakfast for dinner. Why not? Sounds fun. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I showed you all the secrets file because that probably, who knows if we would have ever gotten there. I believe I would have, but no way to prove that. Yeah, this was amazing. And anyhow, I briefly mentioned it before, but we have another live stream tomorrow. Lorna, who has been so helpful on the stream today, she and Alex are going to be holding an office hours and there to answer any questions that you might have, and they're doing CLIs. Ooh, very cool. That's awesome. That'll be really interesting and fun. And then of course then the following day is our big conference at Vonage Developer Day. And answering any questions that people might have of it too. So please, for their stream, bring your questions. They want to be engaged with the community and be a part of it. And then same for our Developer Day on Thursday. It's free to register. I am giving a talk on how to take code that you've written in a tutorial or an app that you have and to turn it into a tutorial. So how to take a demo or an app that you use that think is interesting or fun, and then how to turn it into a blog post and share it with the world. So that will be super fun. And spoiler, it's good. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. And then Friday we have no experience required, which is again a stream about having no experience and starting from scratch. And he does a great job explaining kind of, like, why would you use Axios like we did today? And what's Express and all those different things to get the foundational concepts. And yeah, it would be super fun to have you all join. And I love the sense of community that live streaming brings. So I'm super pleased with you all being here today, and I feel very filled up with sense of community with you all here. So I think that's it for me today. Find me on Twitter and continue the conversation, and yeah, see you tomorrow. I adore you all. Happy it's Tuesday, I think. Who knows anymore in the quarantine? It's just, what day is it? I don't know, but thanks again for being a part of this. Bye everyone. See ya. And offline, and turning off my mic.